Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
I need affection. I agree with this survey. We're about to talk about it. See, women are usually pegged as the more emotional ones in their relationships. But a new study now finds that men need to feel just as much love and tenderness as their partner. Here to help us break down the stereotypes, Dr. Rose Hartzell, sex therapist at Alvarado Hospital. Dr. Rose, good morning.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Okay, let's get to the findings here, because I think some people may be surprised, some maybe not, that cuddling is important for both sexes, not just women. Explain.
That's true. This is a really interesting study. It was just published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior by Indiana University, which is my alma mater, so I'm very excited about that.
Yes, very exciting.
And the study talks about, it's actually, what you just said is a little incorrect in that it's actually more important for men to have cuddling. When they looked at the comparisons, when the men that reported that they had more affection also reported greater relationship satisfaction in their relationship.
Is it the whole macho stereotype over the years? Everybody needs a hug, and tenderness is important and all that, right?
Well, and I think it was more important to men. This is just some thoughts that I had, is that it's perhaps that women can get this physical affection in other ways. It's in society says it's okay for women to hug their children, to hug their friends, so it could be that
women express it more on a daily basis, whereas
and men are getting it mostly from their partner.
Interesting. This includes what, like kissing, cuddling, etc.
Kissing, cuddling, and sexual caressing. So maybe the women aren't doing that with other people.
We got about 90 seconds in before it started turning red, Dr. Rose. Okay, here's another one. Men are happier when they are in a long-term relationship. This is going against everything that we've ever been told in movies, TV shows, all the stereotypes.
The longer the duration of the relationship, there was a linear relationship for men. For women, the first 15 years of their relationship, they reported not being that satisfied.
What?
But then after 20 years, it started to go up. So some thoughts on that might be that, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, the first 15 years, they're having children, there's a lot of stressors outside of their relationship that might be influencing
and at some point we reach a happy, maybe we cross paths where everybody's happy at the same time.
Hopefully,
perhaps?
Yes.
That's me adding my own thing. I don't know. Why is it that you mentioned the pregnancy and having children? Are there other factors that cause women to maybe be more stressed out and not as happy until they reach that 15-year mark in a relationship?
I mean, we talked about it on a previous month, but managing a career and children. So there's lots of outside influences that can affect that.
Okay, men and women are both happier when there's more frequent sexual activity.
So this is true
let me get that one off the checklist here.
For both men and women. So the other ones are different, but for both men and women, the more frequent the sexual activity, the more sexual satisfaction that they had.
Wait, say that again?
So for both men and women, the more frequently they're having sex, the more satisfied they are.
And that makes sense, I guess.
Although there was an interesting finding that men who've had a history of a higher number of sexual partners. So for instance, before they got into this committed long-term relationship, they might have been a little friendly with a lot of different women.
Many girlfriends, yes.
They reported lower sexual satisfaction. So basically,
why is that?
My thoughts on that might be that they had a lot more experience and therefore more people to compare their sexual liaisons with, so the expectations might be different.
Wow. Okay, so how can couples work together, kind of strengthen that relationship that they're in?
There's lots of different things that couples can do to increase relationship and sexual satisfaction and happiness. One is to enhance their love maps. So the more...
What's a love map?
A love map is knowing about your partner and different things. So for instance, you're married, have an 18-month-year-old. When your child was first born, if you didn't really know your partner very well, it could be more stressful than if you know, okay, my partner needs to sleep at this time. She gets irritable when she's hungry. So you can be a better partner to her. So enhancing your love maps is knowing more about your partner.
What?
It's getting to know your partner.
Have you met the wife?
Another thing is to nurture fondness. So continue to tell your partner that you admire them, that you love them. I know that's a no-brainer, but a lot of people forget
to do that. And they get complacent after a few years. They stop doing that. That's why I always say, you know, continue dating, even when you're married 10 years, 15 years, right? It's part of that fondness and admiration.
It's very important. Turn towards each other. So that would be making quality time for each other, communicating with each other. Also, let your partner influence you. So if you have a big decision to make, make sure you include your partner. Think of we instead of I when making plans. Okay. And then also create shared meaning. So this would be create rituals together. So for instance, if you have family dinners or traditions that you do as a couple, Sunday morning pancakes. Whatever is your family tradition.
Wow. A lot of working together. I mean, it's a relationship. It takes work. You never stop working. So Dr. Rose Hartzell has all the information. I'm always chatting with you, getting advice. If you want to get in touch with Dr. Rose yourself, you can. Go to our website, fox5sandiego.com, click the Scene On tab. Now we can say bless you to Erica. Because she sneezed. That was a big old sneeze over there, Fox. Bless you.
I'm so sorry. I totally forgot I was on the news. I was in my house just now, like in my head.
You let that out.
Whew. Yeah, that was a good one. I felt good, though. Thank you.